What's up?
I started off doing this whole week with the no coffee thing, and I kind of made it. I think I did okay considering the fact that for the last 6 or 7 years I've drank coffee every single day in ridiculously concentrated forms at a very, very high amount.
It is Wednesday morning, and the reason I look so terrible right now is because I'm not drinking coffee this week, or I'm going to try not to. Or maybe I should commit to it because I'm saying it on camera. Either way, my excuse for not being able to make any sense right now is the lack of caffeine. So we're going to see how long I can take this.
And not only so much that, but all at once. So like when I drink coffee, I don't just have 1 cup in the morning and a cup in the afternoon. I'll have like 2 or 3 cups or a bunch of cold brew in like 5 minutes, and I'm just chugging it as quick as I can and riding that buzz out all day. So this week was kind of hard.
I'd be a liar if I said that the easiest part of this week was actually not drinking the coffee. It was very hard, right? Staying disciplined to it is kind of an understatement. You get headaches. There's all kinds of weird mental changes that come along with not drinking any more caffeine, especially if you drink it at the amount that I did.
Day 2, no coffee. I'm definitely feeling a lot better. I don't feel great, don't get me wrong. I do not feel good whatsoever, but I feel better than yesterday. So I didn't even leave the house yesterday. I was just working, and I took like 2 naps in the middle of the day. I felt really, really bad. So today, the amount of water that I've drank, the amount of food that I've got, the fact that I'm actually leaving the house and driving and I don't feel like I'm gonna just pass out, perfect. So hopefully it keeps getting better throughout the week. I'm thinking that maybe by tomorrow I might feel normal. I don't like the feeling of not being wired 24/7, but I'm getting used to this. It's good to be baseline. It's good to be who you are without any external compounds in your body. So that's the whole point of this. At least that's what I keep telling myself.
I love coffee. I love caffeine, but I also love the flavor of coffee. That's irrelevant. The hardest part of this week was realizing how dependent I was on it and having to deal with certain issues that you don't always have to deal with when you're not baseline. And when I say baseline, I mean like if you're one of those people that constantly has something in their system, you don't understand the stuff that is at the forefront of your priority list or your life until you're just wiped clean.
All right, so the main reason I'm drinking this is because before I got on the freeway, I noticed that I just could not focus. And I'm not making an excuse to drink the coffee. I legitimately, I have not felt good these last few days, but I committed to not drinking it. And before I was about to get on, and we have this gas station right here that I pulled off to stop at to get this, I could not focus whatsoever. And it kind of freaked me out. Not freaked me out, but it worries me that I can't go and live my life normally without drinking coffee, which sounds really stupid. But I legitimately would not feel safe getting on the freeway right now because I was driving down the road zoning out. Kind of like one of those situations where you drive and you're like, wait, how did I even get here?
We aren't going to get into the nitty-gritty effects of how coffee changes your life and this and that, but there is some analogy to it, I suppose, starting over and trying to figure out something that's better for you, right? So like coffee stained my teeth and made my breath smell bad and messed up my sleeping pattern even worse than it already was, because you guys know that I do not sleep. Sorry, I had to come over here and read this bench really quick.
What this town needs is an enema.
All right, guys, seriously, I did not plan this. That is the perfect analogy, universe, God putting it in front of me. I needed an enema of my life. I had all kinds of shit backed up. It was bad. I had to get it out.
Even a little bit.
Black Diamond Gem or the Blue Magic. It's gonna be good. Or the Glow.
Some days I wanna hit that red dot on everybody.
All right, long story short, I was realizing that there was just a lot of negativity in my life. And I don't necessarily mean people. I mean the choices that I was making. Although they were not toxic, they were bringing on some negativities like stress and anxiety and the coffee and other stuff that I was doing, not necessarily drugs, but choices were contributing to that. So click the reset. Let me end this with something cheesy, like it's not what life is supposed to do for you, it's what you're supposed to do for life. If you need to some type of clarity or message at the end of it. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.